Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we are going to start episode 697 of I Have 90 Billion Licking Gold Coins. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Chapter 12:18, The 900,000th Step. Confused. Extremely confused. Fire Spiritor almost doubted her own ears. Senior Brother Hoya, are you sure that Dog Trader reached the 500,000th step? Yes, the Flame God Monument shows it clearly. That Dog Trader just reached the 500,000th step and is currently ranked 5th on the monument. Seeing this ranking, countless Legacy Saints gasped in shock. Clearly, Smoke General had been hiding his true strength. He might possess an unparalleled cosmic flame and had concealed himself all along. His flame affinity surely surpassed 500,000 points long ago. Otherwise, how dare he use space secrets? To jump straight to the 500,000th step? Fire Spiritor fell silent for a moment. Enough. I didn't want to be so high profile. But now I've endured enough. Even if I must reveal my trump card, I won't allow a villain who killed Fire Rain Brother to flaunt power on the Flame God Peak. Nine Heaven's profound flame appear. Fire Spiritor's gaze hardened. Suddenly, a surge of sky-blue flames erupted around her. At that instant, even space seemed to sizzle with heat. Any other prodigy saints witnessing this would be utterly shocked, because the Nine Heavens' profound flame ranks 12th on the cosmic flame list. It's a flame only supreme cosmic sovereigns can wield. At peak burst, it can reach over 100 million degrees Celsius. A cosmic sovereign controlling it can instantly vaporize a living planet. Though Fire Spiritor's cultivation is Galaxy Tier 10, possessing such divine flame makes her a prime target. No wonder she always concealed herself. This divine flame awakened automatically after she broke through galaxy level. From that day, her talent skyrocketed countless times. She didn't understand why she bore the Nine Heavens flame, but she knew the saying, an innocent man with a jade pendant often invites trouble. So she kept hidden, but her talent was too astonishing. Even trying to hide, she remained the brightest star of the Flame God Palace. Some cosmic flames even willingly submitted to her. The moment the Nine Heavens flame appeared, Fire Spiritor's flame affinity soared exponentially. Next moment, a sky-blue fire shadow shot upward at an unimaginable speed. It completely ignored the primordial step's flame pressure. 100 steps per second. In a blink, Fire Spiritor reached the 300,000th step. She didn't linger. After collecting rewards, she dashed toward the 400,000th step. 100 steps per second. 1,000 steps in 10 seconds. 6,000 steps per minute. In just 20 minutes, she surged past the 400,000th step. After claiming rewards, she sped off to the 500,000th step. Chen Yuan stretched lazily. His fifth flame heart had just formed. Didn't expect to break through Galaxy Tier 6 so fast. Flame Law Comprehension hit 20% on the second layer. The Qian sister flame has refined further. So this is the 500,000th step reward? Looks similar to the 400,000th one. At 400,000 steps, one Flame God fruit boosted me 2 tiers. But the second fruit's effect was weaker. Only 1 tier increase. Maybe too many makes you immune? Still, the reward is generous. The body refining effect is obvious. Meanwhile, Fire Spiritor was closing in on the 500,000th step. Almost there. That villain may still be at the 500,000th step claiming rewards. Maybe even eating the Flame God fruit and breaking through. He won't expect me to catch up so fast. He definitely won't expect. I've reached the 500,000th step too. He'll surely relax guard. This is a once-in-a-millennium chance to strike down the villain. A cold smirk crossed Fire Spiritor's lips. At this moment, Chen Yuan finished absorbing and refining. Again, system, give me 10,000 points to strengthen and repair my body. Ding. Deducted 10,000 points. Remaining, 651,200 points. Strengthening begins. Shrinking distance, closing the gap. Using spatial secrets, Chen Yuan stepped forward with a roar, landing on the 600,000th step. Finally, 600,000 steps reached. Where's that villain? Fire Spiritor. Smoke General just reached the 600,000th step. A voice message sounded from the communicator. What? How could he still have strength? Fire Spiritor almost cracked. Chen Yuan had no idea. This girl had never given up on chopping him down. After enduring 10 seconds, the 600,000 step reward appeared. Again, a flame god fruit. And the 6th flame heart formed. To save time, Chen Yuan refined his body while eating the fruit. Right after refining, he used shrinking distance again and strengthened himself once more. At this moment, a miracle happened. Because the flame god fruit's medicinal power hadn't fully refined inside Chen Yuan, using enhancement points instantly, fully activated the fruit's power. Meanwhile, his body endured even stronger flame energy impact. This caused his repair speed, flame resistance, and power growth to skyrocket into a runaway state. In this state, refining one flame god fruit took only 5 minutes. He could climb the flame god steps and refine the fruit while gaining flame hearts simultaneously. Keep chasing. I don't believe. I wield the 9 heavens profound flame and cultivate the chaos divine flame technique, yet still lose to a villain. At this moment, everyone at the flame god palace was collectively stunned. The 800,000 step? He reached the 800,000 step? A prodigy saint screamed. Gu Yuezi only has about 800,000 steps. Could he break Gu Yuezi's record? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. A Galaxy Tier 7 prodigy saint spoke. Suddenly, the Flame God Monument's rankings refreshed. First, Smoke General, climbing steps, 900,000. Second, Gu Yuezi, 869,872 steps. Third, Tian Saint Sun, 769,523 steps. Fourth, Heavenly Fire Saint Sun, 653,215 steps. Fifth, Fire Spiritor, 591,235 steps. Shock, petrification, suffocation. At that moment, the entire crowd fell silent. Millions of prodigy saints all gasped. This, Gu Yuezi's record, has been broken? I must be hallucinating. That's Gu Yuezi. How could he be surpassed? Chapter 1219, The Flame God Seal. Amazing. Truly amazing. Chen Yuan. Has he surpassed Gu Yuezi's record? It turns out his brilliance already exceeds what I imagined. Lan Xingyue's eyes glazed over, feeling that the one she loved shone so dazzlingly, utterly captivating. She even began to worry. Chen Yuan was just too outstanding. Such peerless charisma. As a princess from a Tier 3 civilization, she felt she might not be worthy. The leader truly lives up to the title. He even crushed Gu Yuezi, Tian Saint Sun, and Heavenly Fire Saint Sun, those infamous prodigies. Wait, I must immediately inform Commander Yuming. I'm going to notify Commander Ziming. I'll gather everyone, summon all Alliance members, and brothers who just entered the 3rd Sacred Realm, to witness the astonishing records left by Commander Chen Yuan. This will unite our Giant Axe Alliance with one heart and mind. Indeed, having such an amazing leader gives our Giant Axe Alliance so much face. Soon, members of the Giant Axe Alliance spread the news. The entire alliance was nearly shaken to its core. Sis, I have huge news. Commander Chen Yuan has already reached the 900,000 step of the Flame God Peak. He topped the Flame God Monument climbing record, even surpassing Gu Yuezi. I was nearly shocked. So awesome. Now I think, sis, you losing to Commander Chen Yuan makes perfect sense. That guy Li Ju, he's not even worthy to tie Commander Chen Yuan's shoes. At this moment, Purple Orchid Divine Maiden was climbing the Wood God Peak. Her climbing speed was very fast, already exceeding the 300,000 step, breaking into the top 10 climbers of Wood God Peak. But before she could feel proud, a message from her brother Ziming shocked her. This, the 900,000 step, and breaking Gu Yuezi's climbing record. She had thought her strength wasn't far from Chen Yuan's. Now it seemed the gap was far greater than she thought. Gu Yuezi also left the top ranking on Wood God Peak, reaching the 910,000 step. If Gu Yuezi's climbing record is the standard, the Flame God Peak's climbing difficulty should be higher than Wood God Peak. Yet Chen Yuan still broke Gu Yuezi's record. Simply terrifying. Sis, I just got more news. Commander Chen Yuan seems to have already reached the 1 millionth step. This news is too explosive. I'm heading to Flame God Peak to check it out. Gotta go, bye. Zimming Saint Sun hung up immediately and rushed to Flame God Peak. At the same time, legacy saints from all directions, from many sacred peaks, swarmed toward Flame God Peak like bees. After Purple Orchid Divine Maiden reached the 350,000th step of Wood God Peak, she vaguely sensed her limits approaching. No huge breakthrough would come soon. Maybe I should go check out Flame God Peak? I cultivate the Azure Wood Emperor skill, born with the heart of grass and wood. I only barely reached the 350,000th step on Wood God Peak, but Chen Yuan can reach the 1 millionth step on Flame God Peak. How did he do it? Descending Wood God Peak took about 5 minutes. The way down was much easier than climbing. After leaving the Wood God Peak barrier, she immediately flew toward Flame God Peak. In less than half an hour, she arrived before the Flame God Peak barrier. So many people here. This is so lively. Is this for real? That top-ranked smoke general has actually reached the 2 millionth step. Holy crap. Gu Yuezi only has less than 900,000 steps. He's over 1,100,000 steps ahead. Oh my god. From what I know about Flame God Peak, the 10,000th step already has over 1 million degrees Celsius temperature damage. At the 2 millionth step, the flame temperature is conservatively around 20 million degrees. Such terrifying heat rivals the interior of a mid-level star. Even Tier 5 civilization divine weapons would instantly melt. Galaxy Tier 10 warriors might not survive. Only cosmic overlord level strength can survive this scorching pressure. This is crazy. Is this really achievable by a Galaxy Tier warrior? At this time, Chen Yuan already had 20 flame hearts. His cultivation had successfully broken Galaxy Tier 7. The Qian sister flame inside his body had grown from an initial 1 meter diameter to 2,000 meters diameter. The endless flame energy was far too pure and dense. If he didn't have enough enhancement points, he would have exploded hundreds of times over. Again, system, give me 10,000 enhancement points. Ding. Deducted 10,000 points. Current remaining 511,200 points. Enhancement begins. Shrinking distance, closing the gap. With a step, Chen Yuan ascended to the 2,100,000th step. At that moment, Flame God Peak suddenly shook. A towering red divine light shot up to the sky. The void barrier shattered with a roar. A fiery red seal, surrounded by countless flame rune patterns, descended. Congratulations to Legacy Saint Chen Yuan for breaking the climbing record of Flame God Peak in the past million years, creating a new historic record. Special reward. Level 7 Civilization Artifact. Flame God Seal. An old, majestic voice echoed near Flame God Peak. Next moment, all Legacy Saints tokens suddenly lit up. The news of Chen Yuan obtaining the Level 7 Civilization Flame God Seal spread uncontrollably through the entire Legacy realm. Over 800 trillion Legacy Saints were stunned. Even Tongtian Saint Sun and Hunyuan Saint Sun, who just reached the 7th Sacred Realm, were taken aback. Looks like the 3rd Sacred Realm has produced a remarkable person, able to obtain the Flame God Seal. Clearly talented, recognized by Flame God Peak. For 1,000,000 years. First place on Flame God Peak. This achievement is enough to make him famous overnight. I remember the last to receive Flame God Peak's recognition was the Burning Heaven Saint Sun, 80,000 years ago. Now he should be the Burning Heaven Overlord. They say his terrifying strength has reached invincible overlord status, and he may soon become a cosmic sovereign. Countless Legacy Saints murmured excitedly. Every member of the Giant Axe Alliance was inexplicably thrilled. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.